It's that time again where I give you a look at what I eat in a day. So summer foods happen to be some of my favorites, and we are finally at that time in the year where the summer foods are really getting into full force. So in today's What I Eat in a Day video, you are gonna see some yummy produce, some from the farmer's market and some from my garden, and it is all delicious. Now, if you're new around here, I wanna let you know that my channel is all about healthy eating and nutrition, and I make these What I Eat in a Day videos every single month. So if you're into that sort of thing, then make sure that you subscribe. And if you really like seeing what I'm eating, but you'd like to see more of it, then make sure you are following me on Instagram, because that is a place where I share more of what I'm eating throughout the month. But with all that said, I know you're here for the food, so let's go do that. A quick disclaimer, this video is not here to tell you what you should be eating or how much you should be eating, because we're all different and every single day is different. This is just a look at one day of eating in my life to give you some ideas and inspiration and show you the things that I'm really enjoying right now. So let's get into the food, and then I will meet you back here at the end to chat a little bit more about the meals. Starting off with breakfast, on this day I had 2 pieces of toast, and this is the Ezekiel 4-9 cinnamon raisin bread from Food for Life. It's my bread of choice, and you can find it in the refrigerated section at your grocery store. And on that I added some cream cheese from Organic Valley, and you can see I've got Porngy here who is going to be a helper. So I just took the cream cheese and I spread it on my toast, and if you're lucky like me, then you'll have a kitty there to help you that you might have to give a little nudge to get her face out of the toast. But I just spread that across both pieces of toast in a nice even layer, and then I added my fruit. So this is a fresh peach that I got from the farmer's market, and I thinly sliced it and then arranged it in those little layers. And this is a really yummy breakfast. I have done cream cheese toast with strawberries a lot in the past, and this summer I've been playing around with different fruits. The peach is a great one. Highly recommend it. Super yummy combination, and I've been really liking it a lot here lately. Then with that, I also had some coffee. So this is a blend from Counterculture. It is their decaf blend called Slow Motion, and it has molasses and cocoa notes, and it really does taste chocolatey. I really like it, and I added some whole milk and some maple syrup to that to sweeten it. Then for lunch, I had leftovers from dinner the night before, and it was a bowl with brown rice, grass-fed ground beef, roasted eggplant, roasted squash, roasted peppers, diced tomato, diced cucumber, fresh cilantro, and fresh basil with a drizzle of sriracha on top. And this meal is one of my favorite things ever. It uses a ton of different summer produce items all together. Everything's prepared really simply, and it's just a ton of great flavors all mixed together in one bowl, and it's a really, really easy meal to make. Then, moving on to snack, I had something a little out of the ordinary. I had blue crabs, and this is something that I had purchased a few days before. I decided to get some crabs, and we had some leftovers, and they needed to be eaten. And these look a little funny because when I put them away in the fridge after I first got them, I went ahead and cleaned them up, took off the legs, took out the outer shell to just leave that body portion, just because it's easier to store it in the fridge that way. And then I also had some of the claws there to eat as well. Those are yummy and fun. And like I said, not a typical snack, but it's something that I had and something that I need to eat, so I went with that. And then I also had some watermelon. Watermelon is one of my favorite foods ever, and it's summertime, so I have to have some, and Jason isn't a big fan, so that means that I get all of it. Then, moving on to dinner, this is the part where the lighting isn't as nice because we don't have that beautiful daylight anymore, just the lights in my kitchen. But this is Drunken noodles. So this is something I make every week during the summertime. It's rice noodles with onion and jalapenos and garlic and tomato and Thai basil and egg, and it is just amazing. It's one of my favorite things to make. Jason also loves it, and we grow a ton of Thai basil in the garden for this purpose, to use it in this meal. It's one of our faves. So that's what I ate on that day, and I have to say, I think this day really highlighted some of my absolute favorite summer foods and summer meals. I just loved all of it. It was all really, really good. I really like making those rice bowls because they are super simple and easy to make, but I also love them because they can really be based around whatever stuff you have on hand, whatever looks really good at the farmer's market that week, or maybe you need to do a fridge clean out before you go grocery shopping. You just have a few bits of different things. You can just mix them all together, cook them all up, and have them to make those rice bowls. And they're also really nice because if you are cooking for 2 or 3 or 4 or more people, each person kind of gets to customize things. You can cook a variety of different vegetables, you can have different herbs, different flavor add-ons, whatever, and then each person gets to pick and choose which items they want in their bowl and how much of those items they want. And the Drunken noodles, I mean, that is just a meal that I can never get tired of. It is so good, and every single time I make it, I'm just blown away by how yummy it is. Plus, it's really simple and quick to make, so it's perfect for nights when I know I'm not gonna have as much time to make dinner. And I mean, it really is partially for me just a vehicle for Thai basil. I love Thai basil, I love that flavor, and it grows great in the garden, so I just plant a ton of it and then I use a ton of it every week when I make Drunken noodles. All really good, super yummy stuff. Now, if you happen to be new here and you want more healthy eating tips and nutrition info and answers to your questions, then make sure that you subscribe, because eating healthy and living a healthy lifestyle really doesn't have to be complicated, and I want to show you how to do it. And if you want to watch some more videos, I have a couple linked over here that you might really like, so click or tap to watch those. Thanks for watching, I hope you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.